This is the pick pile. Number 1 is labradorite. And it's a teardrop sort of thing. Pile number 2 is a little pyramid of crystal quartz. And pile number 3 is purple fluorite. They're all higher chakras, really. So pick the one you want, tap into your heart center in order to pick the correct one, and follow the real attraction to the real pile that is truly meant for you. And for those of you who chose the labradorite, continue watching right now because we're gonna do it right now. Alright, so let's see. Today it's a little different format than my usual. I changed. Yes, even I get tired. I'm always the same crap, right? I'm just trying to put them so you can still see them. I just have too much stuff, that's all. You know what? I'll do those later. Or I'll put them here somehow. Anyway, so we got the Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and 10 of Swords. Alright, so there's some backstabbing there. I'm gonna get one clarifier. See if... Okay. So for those of you who chose this one, let's just see the other ones. Acceptance, the unexpected, and the path. Okay, I think I can do it like that. Just kind of fits. Yeah. Put them there for now. Okay. That's good. So for those of you who chose this one, you're someone who enjoys the good life, you know, stability and the good stuff, not just superficial things. You're very in tune with the earth and stuff, and you may have had some trouble in love. And sometimes it's work, but here I think it's more to do with love and family, and you may have had some upheaval. Maybe someone backstabbed you, but now things either already started working out for you or are going to. So the oracle cards, which is what I've been bringing in more of, just for fun. You got the sheep, act with fortitude and cooperation, which is kind of like how you are anyway. And the butterfly, be ready to transform with wisdom, because there is, it's for the better and you're basically finding your way. And then the turtle says, be joyful and trusting, because it shows that even in the tarot that you're actually going to have a good outcome. So acceptance, basically, is whatever happened in the past that caused this heartbreak of whatever kind. You know, just keep going strong and be cooperative and accept the fact that, you know, we're all doing the best we can, even the ones who stink right now. God knows they exist, but we were all that at some point. So the unexpected is also the butterfly, you know, be ready to transform with wisdom. You have 6 of Wands, so you may not expect it, but it's coming your way. And the path, if you're joyful and trusting, you will find your path a lot easier than if you just focus on the negative stuff. That's what I see there, anyway. So the universe here is telling you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you, or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear, and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking. And they have a less frantic quality. Not fantastic, frantic, okay? Very different. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Well, start tapping on your karate chop point. So easy. Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. Do-do-do-do. So there you go. That's the first reading. Nice, short and sweet. And that's about it. That's what I'm gonna do today. Anyway. Every day is a holiday. I don't know where I put that CD, but when I'm with you. Oh yeah. One day I'll tell you the story of that CD. If I find that CD, I'll share the music. Alright, so pile number 2 is, I just went by, Pile number 2, here we go. This is the pyramid. It's a little clear quartz. It's actually quite a strong little stone. It has something else in there, I just don't remember. But it's for healing specifically again. So you who chose this pile are probably healers. And here you have the high priest, which is a follower of rules more than other things, but it can also be a priest. So. Alright, let's see what you got here. So you're someone who's a healer, and you're a bit overworked. Surprise, surprise. You may feel overworked right now, so it's probably a good idea for you to just start chilling, because maybe you become a little nasty when you're not. When you don't take care of yourself, you can go into that that kind of a spin, So you don't want to go down that path, and if you already are, just pull yourself out of it. Just start tapping. And you want to start following your intuition a little more. You're following the rules, you're trying too hard to be in line with what others are doing and what, is like, be yourself. I think you're quite a different person than the masses, and you need to really understand that just like that little crystal there, it's not the size So it's not how many people you're reaching, maybe even. You may be a small channel, for example, like mine, and or many others who are awesome channels. And you may think your impact is really small, but you're watched by people who are actually big, and you don't know that because they're not sharing that with you, and you are not paying attention. You've been beaten down quite a bit in your life, I think, by the people around you. So it's just time for you to let it go, to just tap into what is your magic, and be open, enjoy enjoy the fun. You are too much of a workaholic, I think. You need to find balance. And see, balance here is because the priest also can have this problem where it's too much following the rules, what feels that needs to be done. Like you sacrifice yourself too much. And, it says it twice, bring your life into balance. I mean, that's in 6. Yeah, you have to really take care of yourself a little better and assess. I think you have a lot of you have a lot going on, and it's not everywhere, so it's not an overly big problem for you, but I think you may be liking the wrong people for you, or people who are not really supportive of you. And you need to assess better, like you have a few options, and you may need to check better what you're really attracted to. And focus on only spreading messages of peace and harmony. So if you feel blue because you tend to go in overdrive, you need to go back to your heart center and understand that the dark side is there for a good reason. It's not there to be used to hurt other people. Although if you do hurt other people, don't judge yourself. Mistakes are lessons when you learn from them. And when you're honestly, I think a lot of people seek revenge and then go for it just for the sake of it. Eventually learn that doesn't really have a sweet taste at all. So if you haven't learned that yet, you will. Because it depends who you are, you have to take. And you will learn to live according to your divine essence, and then you will attract the right people to you. Because I think you're attracting losers as well. Jeez, I should have picked this pile. The postcards from the universe. Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you're worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. So I think here is telling you to be kinder to yourself more than to others. And it's also telling you when you're in overdrive and you're not really nice to other people, is only because you're really exhausted. So you need to just what? That flat fell. What are you saying? I got like different I can't even speak. Anyway, I got I should not read text when I'm doing this, but I just glanced up to see if it was still working because it was having problems earlier for some reason. What was I saying now? I'll regroup and go back. Yeah, you can only, like, when you're not nice, it's only because you're overtired. And also, I think your empaths, people who pick this, like you're people who really channel a lot of crap. I'm surprised they didn't pick this up. But you just you can be quite nasty when you're nasty because you can send out a lot of crap energy if you really feel like shit, and you know that. So I know you don't do it really, most of you anyway, but some of you, it just shows that while you're very hard-paced and stuff, when you get triggered, you're really nasty, which is normal. So then just stop, basically, on your karate chop point, and you'll bring yourself back into your body, because empaths like to fly out of their body when they're triggered. That's why they become so nasty too, because you're completely run by your reptile brain, but you're always able to channel energy. So a lot of people don't realize this, right? You can enhance the energy both ways. It's just when you do it the other way, then you feel sick yourself, because clearly you feel their pain that you're causing. So if you don't want to go through that and keep, getting triggered, you can just easily start tapping on your karate chop point, or you can create an anchor where, with hypnosis, you can do it with self-hypnosis. And I just like to do it with EFT because most people are more comfortable, and it's still using hypnosis. So basically that's the main thing here. You need to balance your life. You need to go back into balance, and understand that when you're too rigid, it's not good. Too rigid into following the rules, sorry, I forgot to say that. I'm just looking at the numbers. I'm a little like, whew. Yeah, like, it's really important to always make sure you live in your divine essence, because I think also the reason why you feel overworked and stuff is exactly because of that. You get triggered and you don't live. We are supposed to live all the time in a relaxed state. This is what people don't understand. Being triggered should be something that happens once in a while. So as an empath, you would be someone who can channel a lot of crappy energy as well. So you have an easier time getting triggered, if you want to say that, unless you ground yourself. So if you're an empowered empath, you can totally take care of this, and you have to do your daily taking care of yourself, but you're fine. If you're not, you're gonna suffer. And the people close to you are also gonna suffer a little bit, because while it's not in your nature to hurt others, you are literally like a fucking microwave when you're not in tune. I know, because we become veleno. Venom, pretty much. Anyway, so that's what I see there. So, and when you do that, then you feel guilty. That's the other problem. So it creates this vicious cycle. So instead of doing that, I think it's because I'm out of that one too. Like, I'm not really like that anymore. I can still get triggered into that state, but I don't I don't become as nasty as I used to be. Let's put it that way. I don't allow myself. I say I can, because I still recognize that. The triggers are really powerful. That's the thing. People don't understand how it really works. They think people want to be triggered, or they don't put enough effort. It's nothing to do with that. It's just so fast and so powerful, you cannot stop. The only thing you can do is work before and after. That's the reality of things. But, you know, I only read a few neuroscience books. So, I don't know shit. And I've never tried this stuff, by the way. No. I had an easy life, you know, and all good. Yes, I'm being funny. Alright, so, next. This is the third pile, and this is the fluorite. It's purple fluorite. It's super high frequency. All of this stuff, it's really good for your digestive system and all that good stuff. Actually, I'll keep it there for now. Here, I'll put the other one on. The little pointer. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, fun. You got the tower. Ooh. Fire! I'll get a clarifier there, because I'm not quite sure. Dog. Panda. Nice. And the guinea pig. It sounds about right for the times. I'm sorry. Dark jokes. Dark jokes. That's me. Just call me Venom Dark Jokes. I'll be my new alias. And I should probably turn that way. I was looking at something. That one. So I wanted to see. Holy, are you shitting me? Part of my French. Okay. I need to see something in the positive. Come on, give me a break, you know? I don't believe in... There is a silver lining. There's gotta be. It's harder when you lose a limb to think in that way. So lots of fire here and lots of masculine energy, I would say. Someone who is very much taking charge. Not used to probably having lots of faith. Wow, number 33, you got it. Faith. You're asked to have faith there. Be disciplined in your home and community life. I think they want you to have more faith in the community. Maybe you were a little bit backstabbed, because I see the tower there, which is not always negative. And the Five of Wands is a lot of, emotional battles and stuff, but also it could be within yourself. And the Three of Swords is not always heartbreak, it's also just change. So there's just a lot of change here. But then you have an opening there. You'll have a chance to come out of it. Self-love, it says. And Panda, stay balanced and in your essence. Because you're going through so much, I think. You need to have faith in order to get this thing to actually work out for you. You need to use that wand power you have inside of you. You know, the wands is all about magic and, energy. And also they want you to be heart-centered. See, it shows, and dogs are very much loyal and heart-centered. I think, again, here we need to go in heart coherence, because you may be more of like the magician kind of. You're definitely healers and stuff, and you're empaths, but you're a bit more fiery, if we want to say it. The previous ones were more water, more very feeling like. This is definitely more, you're used to taking charge, and so right now, because you cannot control certain things, you feel a little bit out of touch. However, you need to understand that if you apply the things that work, which is, if you control how you speak, how you think, and the best way to control that is actually updating your unconscious. Every time you're negative, you just start tapping, and you know, allow yourself to work it out in a very nice and perfect way for you at the moment. If you're going through a problem and you start tapping right then and there, you will allow your inner self to work it out in the best way. So it's just a matter of building that one habit, really, and then keep doing it until you're out of it, if that's all you ever want to learn about this. I don't think it's hard, really, in the grand scheme of things. So this will allow you to really also go into your creativity, because your creativity is not, there's lots of creatives here as well, I think. Your creativity needs to come out, but it will not come out until you're actually balancing yourself and going into your heart center. So it's really important to take care of yourself, first of all, because then you're going to be able to give love to others. And if you don't take care of yourself first, good luck. Let's see what the universe says. Dearest you, you have Let's start again. Dear you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. Okay, but first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also, paradoxically, one with the world, individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with spirit, keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, we love you. So it's pretty much in line with what the other cards were saying. And the Tower is usually a sign that you're, and the Three of Swords as well, especially here. It's not really about, for some of you it may be about heartbreak and love, but what I see here more, it's truly about you, your own identity, how you interact with others. It's more of a bigger thing than just the romantic side of your life, which is not small, but you know. And usually it's about, if it's about love or anything really, the Tower is about letting go of the old, and so is the Three of Swords, and it's about moving forward. So you're gonna have a battle of the egos in that, and also you'll have a battle, you know, from your positive to your negative side, from your dark side to your light side, whichever you wanna, your yin yang, you know, however you wanna look at it. It's the balancing forces, which both need to be there in this dimension. So that's it. That's the end of this reading for today. Nice and short and quick and da-da-da.